Anyway, we're gonna play RADIATA Stories. I'm not sure what title I want to give this. If you guys have any, like, suggestions for a title for the stream, feel free to tell me. Tell me what you think. Not sure. You guys got any ideas? Insert creative title here. I don't know, Devin, if you have mod privileges, you can change the stream title. That's something that you get to do. Anyway, let's get rid of this. Oh yeah, by the way, it's back. I got the Streamlabs chat box to work again. I'm so happy. Anyway, let's okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a... Oh, there we go. It works. Yay.
Shining Rain!
Why is caps on? Good old Shining Rain. It's good to be back. Anyway. Yeah, wow, that slideshow went longer than I thought it would. I was expecting it to take only, like, you know, 10, 15 minutes. It went for half an hour. But, you know, let's start this over. Start it over from the beginning. Egg? Okay. Should we do a new game? What do you guys think? Or should I just, like, load from the save? This one is right before, well, it's right after the non-human pass split. I'm kind of running around messing with, by the way, let's turn this off. Show progress stats off. There we go. Turn that off. Play the game with Jarvis as the main character. Why wasn't I the main character of this game? I have to remember what Jarvis's code is. It is... No. Not quite. No. We'll get there eventually. I don't know it off the top of my head. 13? That's Gerald. That's Elwyn. Maybe... No. As a white guardsman. That's not what we want. Play as Radiant and fight Radiant. Well, if I try to do that, I think... Well, I know at least in the original game, if you try to fight a character as that character, the battle just ends. Because you can't have two of the same character. But I could try it. Oh, actually, it might actually take a while to get there, though. That's the problem. Because I don't have a file that's far enough along that I can fight Radiant. I could cheat myself to the Dragon Lair Cave. But then I'd have to fight all of the dragons before I fight Radiant. Let's find Jarvis. You know what? I could just It's not. There he is. Okay. All's well. Oh, whoopsies. I'd rather not. Oh, wow. What? Why do I have 0 health? Oh, wait. I know why. It's because, it's because I'm playing as Jarvis instead of Jack. I was in the overworld. Yeah, and the reason why, by the way, is this a little too loud? I'm not sure. The reason why Jarvis is running so fast is because I have change hero speed enabled. So what that does is, if I turn that off, he just runs at a normal pace. And when I turn it on, he runs as if he's got the feather earring on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I broke it. That's what happens when you get into a fight. That's another thing I kind of forgot, is I have to disable, or I have to enable... I have to make it so Jack doesn't get into any fights. There's a little thing that you can do. Okay. Void enemy is off. Now we're gonna become Jarvis. Detroit, become Jarvis. So now that I have, what's it called? Avoid enemies turned on. If an enemy will see me, and they'll try to come at me, but when they intersect me, it won't take me to a battlefield. The thing about, so, you guys may or may not already know this, but the developer version of the game is coded differently than the final version. So, if I switch to a character that isn't Jack, and, you know, run around in the overworld as him, if I did this in the regular version, the cutscene would play out normally, but since this is the developer version, so like okay, so the cutscene would play out normally, just the character that Jack is would be a different character, the one that you programmed in. But for the developer version, it kind of gets wonky. I mean, that's kind of an incorrect statement. I mean, they both get wonky in their own ways. I'm trying to describe to you what I'm talking about. But, let me just show you. Let's let this cutscene play out. So this is one of the things that it does. The game will pause and it will give you some sort of like code talking about, like, you know, the character that, like, you know, character is not here and whatnot. Because the game's freaking out because Jack's not in the spot that he's supposed to be.
Finally made it. Huh? There's no one here. Hello? We're coming in.
Also, it does that notice thing at the bottom in red text.
Hey, what are you jerks playing at? You let her go now.
I don't know if you notice it, but there's a little notice in red text at the bottom right of the screen.
Are you guys completely psycho or what? We weren't doing anything.
It seems to do it any time that
I believe that
Jack
the ones playing
Jack
psycho
speaks
are
and
you
Jack's not there.
humans.
Yeah, it's doing it again. Character not found. Character not found. Character. Yeah, it just gives you this error code. The final version doesn't do that.
Who the heck are you?
It's Lord Nogaira's brother, Lord Zane, the ruler of the Light Elves.
So this is the Light Elf leader?
Humans enslaved the dwarves in their own minds. Humans spread Algandars across the land. But why do humans seek to tear down all order in Totaus? Why?
Chop Zane's neck with your axe,
What are you
Jarvis.
going to do with me?
I will kill you. Then the humans
And
will
fuck
know
this Zane
that
character. He
you
sucks,
are
right? Notice Jarvis. This should not be. It's just random zoom in on Jarvis's chest.
I don't think
It does
so.
this frequently.
You
It
keep your
pauses the
hands
game
off
and
her.
gives you an error code.
You want to fight a war against the humans?
I really hope
It is a war for
that
our
Jarvis is going to do the funky dance that
First,
that,
we will
uh,
talk before Valencia
that,
once and for all.
Jack does.
Hey, you. I
But,
said, keep your
I'm not holding my
slimy
breath
hands
for it.
off her. Capiche?
Those man
If
titties.
that's what you really want,
I don't think he has a dance thing programmed in.
then I have no choice. I have received the transmutation.
Nah, he just stands
and I
there.
stand by the side of the elves.
Like awkward appa.
You would join the elves? But no, you are lying like your kind always does.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm talking to you.
Awkward silence. You know you're the awkward one at a party when you say anything and then everyone just kind of stops and stares at you like... This is like that, that meme of like all the girls at a party holding the red solo cups just like staring at the camera judgmentally. Who invited this guy? Oh my god. That's what I need now. I need a cricket's, like, sound command. There is a way to fix this, so I could just switch it to a different character.
Back down!
I'll switch it back to Jarvis again.
Or we fillet the girl.
What?
Oh, no, he's in T-pose. He's facing the wrong way and he's in
If you want
T-pose.
Fort Valencia that much, I'll go capture it for you, okay?
Jack! What's he saying?
They know me there. I can sneak in and take them by surprise. It's less risky than a full-scale assault.
He'll take them by surprise by T-posing at them. What better way to assert your dominance?
He has a point.
Then, in return, you let Ridley...
I can handle this.
How about it?
Jack, stop it! You can't possibly take the whole fort on your own.
So yeah, apologies if it just randomly pauses. It does that at random intervals.
Very
It
well.
does that system error and
Lord
notice.
Zane?
You shall conquer Fort Valencia. In return, I will spare this girl's life.
It's a deal.
Jack!
Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. Listen, you'd better take good care of her while I'm gone. Don't even think about running.
Yeah!
They're not even making eye contact with him.
Who's running? You guys are the ones who better not take off. Later.
There's also another thing about this cutscene that I wanted to point out, but I wasn't able to because it's over. But when Jack runs off, he kind of runs off the path if you adjust the camera.
The guy in that tent. What the heck is he up to?
I don't know for sure, but I do know that he's plotting something. He's up to no good.
But that's when they all appear.
We brought the Blood Orcs all that way, just so we could unleash them on the City of Flowers. Who'd have guessed those buffoons would be wandering around there?
Them showing up was a real surprise.
You're telling me. What a disaster that was.
Sir Cross brought that Blood Orc? What was he thinking? It's his fault Lady Ridley was hurt. Unbelievable. Everything is clear to me now. This settles it. I know what I must do.
Wait, Gantz! Wait for us!
Zane, why are you doing? Yeah, so, alright. That sucks. So now that the cutscene's over, I'm not able to control Jarvis anymore, unfortunately. But, interesting about that cutscene is, that guard that Cross was with is the same voice as Zane. Okay. Maybe if I switch characters, let's find out what happens if I switch. Oh no, nothing happens. I can't even... God damn it, I can't even pull up the menu. Can I go to the programming room? Let's go to the programming room. Oh, we're back to Jack. Back in Jack. Let's be Ridley. Good old Ridley. Ridley, run real fast. Jarvis just got a little bit drunk and he fell asleep standing up. There might be a way to change her her appearance code, but I'm not. I think. Hold on a second. I'm gonna give this a go. Okay, that didn't do anything. Not sure what that was about. Here's something that I didn't notice before. I mean, there's still a lot about this, this prototype that I still don't know. Sorry, I'm getting hot in this. But, oh, here we go. The BGM, sound effects, and movie check. So you can change the music. Excuse me. Hey Rico, how's it going? I'm doing great. I just finished my 30-minute. I didn't expect it to be that long slideshow of my vacation photos, and I felt kind of guilty that it lasted so long. So I stopped the recording, stopped the stream, and then started over for a new VOD. But yeah. See, fade in photo. I don't know what keep scene number is. Still have to figure that out, but this is kind of interesting movie number. So you guys may not know this, but there are certain cutscenes that well, there's no talking in them, and they're sort of rendered differently and coded differently than like regular cutscenes. I'll tell you what. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's a couple of them, like here. This is one. When Ridley is getting the transportation. You know this is coded differently because I'm not able to adjust the camera angle or do anything really while this is playing. This is just a sort of hard-coded movie that's there. And I can't do anything with it other than just watch it. Can't move the characters around. It's just a hard-coded movie. That's one of the movies, and the second one is the one where what's his face turns into a dragon. It's kind of weird to watch this without music. And then this one is Aphelion Falls. And I think that's it for the movies. I'm not sure what these ones are. I mean, obviously it's event voice file number. So I think that this is for I don't know.
You're going down. No way.
You can listen to each of Jack's like battle dialogues here. Lucy, and help! I have fallen and I can't go up. Yeah, he needs life alert right now. Let's see if I what? Oh, Jarvis. Jarvis is number 20, right?
What? Go crazy!
Go crazy!
Divert the enemy! Attack that enemy! We're in a tight spot! Oh.
He has a hiccup. Did you guys hear that? He has a hiccup. Just listen very closely. I'll do it again. That needs to be a sound command. He puked! Cool, we can hear his commands that he never uses because he's useless. He burnt the enemy? No, it's divert the enemy.
We're in a tight spot! Attack that enemy! Divert the enemy!
He burnt the enemy.
Divert the enemy! We're in a tight spot!
This is what he said. No. I was about to say this is what he says when he's in someone's ass. No. Sounds like I burnt the enemy. It does a little bit. Also, hello, Dildad. You're a new face here. It's nice to meet you. Let's see. I think that's it for Jarvis. I forget which one is Safed. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull something up really quick. I have the item IDs, but it might just only be in hexadecimal. Wait a second. I have to pull up Chrome for this. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I don't have the decimal codes for the characters, so I just kind of have to work off what I've got. I don't know who that is. But that's definitely a dwarf there.
Yes.
Zane's is easy. He's 177. I'm not in the store. Oh, nice to see you. Yeah, it's always interesting to find out where people find the stream from. But, That RADIATA Stories Discord is a lot of great people there.
You.
I don't know if you're new to the stream, but sometimes I cosplay as Zane. Not today though. That would require me to shave my beard, and I'm not gonna do that until July 2nd. Anyway, reaction voice number.
Hello. Greetings. Yes? Oh. 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 Yes? You are...
And that's it for him in voice. Oh. What?
Take that!
Does anyone know which character this is? I don't recognize it. It's probably one of the characters that nobody uses. Full T. I think this is Jack. Will it work? Some of these are kind of... I don't know. What did I do? Oh, I got rid of the sound effects. So we're just walking around in an empty, soundless void. Oh yeah, I've been around the stream a few times. A time or two with you and Zane. I actually went by the Night Venom, but switched my train. Gotcha. That's probably why I didn't recognize the name at first. But that name does sound familiar. Yeah. This is the one where, this is the part of the game where we're at Ridley's birthday party. And I'm trying to think if there's anything funny I can do with this cutscene to make it funny. If there's anything funny I can do with the cutscene to make it funny. That's a bit redundant. Remember to save. Not today. Streamlabs, not today. Change your speed. Tell you what. Let's just get out of here. I don't really feel like going to Ridley's party right now. I'm gonna go for the night, but it was fun hanging out. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, Neri. It's good seeing you here. Hope your night is peaceful. Okay, so this is one of the cutscenes that, this is the Gold Dragon's Castle. This is one of the cutscenes that I believe it soft locks. At least it does in the final version. Is that Rolek? It actually might be Rolek. You might be right about that. Excuse me. I appreciate you seeing me off, but I have to say goodbye here. Here? Why? She only wants me inside the castle. She? I don't know when. I don't know since when, but I can hear the voice of Quasar, the Gold Dragon. What are you talking about, Ridley? I can't hear anything. It's not like regular sound. She's speaking to me in my head. The voice is in my head. Yeah. So it soft locks right here because Zane isn't in the right spot. But I might... I think there's a way... There's a way to unsoft lock it. And I don't know off the top of my head how to do it. I know... Let's see, character... Maybe I can, like, select character if there's some sort of... No. There's a way to move the characters around on the screen. not finding it though. Non-move. Polygon. Door polygon. Steps polygon. Let's turn it all off. We don't need polygons here. Change free camera. Yeah, the problem is that Zane's walking. He's not on his mark. So we have to find a way to move him. Maybe if we... Let's see. Maybe if we switch to him, we could do that. Switch characters. Take control of the Zane. No. He's kind of locked in place there. So, yeah, he's on his little invisible treadmill, getting his steps in for the day. I don't know if James is here right now, but if he were, I could probably ask him how to move the characters around. Because I knew how to do this a while ago. But it's been so long since I played the prototype that kind of slipped my mind. Let's see. I'm going to try and remember. Just try everything. There it is. That's the one, I think. Character 177. That's the one. No, that's not what I didn't want to. I accidentally took control of Jack, but I want to take control of Zane. Like route editor. Ooh, we got the golden brick road there. This is gonna drive me nuts. Just go back to the programming room, because fuck that. Ridley is the toad. Oh, well. That kind of fixed it. Ridley is the chosen one. She is special. She's a special little snowflake. The cutscene is continuing to play out, but I'll be off. It's continuing to play, but not in the right place. Ridley? And then I think this is where it gets soft blocked again. Friends list. Friend. Friend. Can I think it'll only be people who, yeah, you can't add people who wouldn't already be in your friends list. Oh well, that's a shame. By the way, just out of curiosity, there's not a lag, is there, in the stream? You got delay? Oh, by the way, Devin, I saw what you changed the title to. That's cheeky. Zane has ceased to exist. He's gone. No more Zane. All of the problems in Toad's house have been solved just like that. Fest. You don't notice that at the moment? Okay, good. That's good. I was a little bit concerned because, my, the little square in the bottom right of the corner was turning red for a while. So I wasn't sure if there was like a large delay, or if my internet was starting to crap out. But I'm glad it's not. It was buffering for me a lot a few minutes ago. It seems fine. Yeah, maybe it was just a hiccup. Who knows? This is still one of my favorite things to do. Change through camera. If you've always wanted to explore the city, but then you find out that everything is just a facade. These aren't actual buildings. It's all a scam. It's fake. It's fake news. That's kind of depressing when you think about it. Where did he go? Where's Jack? He disappeared. Did he? Hold on a second. This is weird. Jack is nowhere to be seen. He just vanished. Oh, there he is. That was a little creepy there. That little square needs to behave itself. He clipped through the world. Clipped right through. Look at that. Oh, wow, it's just a facade. That looks like Salt Lake Temple. Have you guys ever seen Salt Lake Temple? It looks just like that. It's kind of funny how much of these maps is just for show. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, Sonata. Sonata's here. Hey, Sonata. Creepy guy. I want to talk to you.
Hey,
I want to find out where he goes. Watch this. He's gonna like zoom up, but we're gonna find out where he goes once and for all. Like, how far up does he go? Oh, he just disappeared. He didn't even like go up and float for a bit like Gil does. He's just gone. He go to space. Send the man to the moon. Do you believe they put a man on the moon? Look at that overworld. So for those, sorry, for those who don't know, obviously there's the RADIATA Stories Discord. You all know about that, but the Discord link that Streamlabs keeps on posting is for a different Discord. That's like a personal, like, you know, not really a personal Discord, but it's like my own Discord. And every Friday, excuse me, I keep burping because of the Red Bull. Every Friday night, we show a movie, and if there's enough time afterwards, or like if we're feeling up for it, and if enough people want to play, we'll sometimes play like Cards Against Humanity or Gartic Phone, or we'll just listen to music. But anyway, if you want to join that Discord as well, in addition to the RADIATA Stories Discord, feel free. We've got movies and chocolate. This... It's after Ridley's birthday party. So I think Ad pointed this out in his stream. After you go to Ridley's birthday party... Yeah, no, that's the wrong file. After you go to Ridley's birthday party... If you go... But before you see the Graveyard of the Elves scene... That cutscene with, well... I would say I don't want to spoil it, but my streams is full of spoils, so... You know, the cutscene where Zane is mourning Nogueira's grave, his dead brother. If you go to the Forest Metropolis between those two cutscenes... the Dark Elves will start talking about how, like, I'm sad that Nogueira is dead and everything, even though we haven't gotten to that part yet. And I think they do it that way because they figure that the player's not going to go all the way to the Forest Metropolis in the short time span that it takes between the birthday scene and the graveyard scene. Jack didn't come.
Where's Ridley? Hey, look at you, back on your feet. I knew you were just faking it.
Ridley
Jack,
goes to her own party and pretends to be Jack. She misses him that much.
I'm sorry about what happened. You being fired from the Knights, it was my fault.
You're still worried about that? Hey, it was really no big deal. I mean, if you ask me, the Knights are kind of uptight. Theater Van Core is more my style, you know?
I'm glad.
She's just imagining Jack is there.
Listen, Jack. I need to talk to you.
Ridley? Oh, him. You're Jack, right? What, huh? Disgraced foreman.
Cross, what?
It's okay, forget it, Jack. Ouch. If you ever want...
She's like, I'm out of here too. I don't want to be around Cross. Nobody
What do you
does.
think you're doing, Cross? Jack is one of my guests.
No.
I don't care what our parents...
Got to rest up, so I'm going to call it pretty early. Hope you all have a good rest of the night, though. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, Ed. Hope you have a good rest. I know it's been kind of hard for me to get a full night's sleep lately because I've had to get up early for different types of bullshit. But I hope that you have some good dreams. Oh. That's interesting. Since I switched the character to Ridley, I woke up in the infirmary. She may be back on her feet, but she's not ready to leave the hospital yet. I think it's funny that she invited Jack, but she didn't invite Gans. But then again, part of that might also be the fact that, like, Jack has a physical address, and I think around this time, Gans is either, like, homeless, or he's living with Rinka or something, so maybe she did want to invite him, but she just didn't have his address. Let's fix that. Gans is now invited. Hurry, Gans, you're gonna be late.
Huh?
He's so tiny. I love the way he walks, or he runs, you know. Oh, that's interesting. He, okay, so for those of you who don't know, when you play as most of these characters, they don't have their own animation for opening up doors and stuff, but apparently Gans does. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting. He can door. He can door. I wonder what else he can do. That actually makes me wonder if Gans was intended to be a playable character at some point. That's... I need to... Ooh. Go back. Go back, Gans. You're gonna be late to the party. Hey, Ridley, I think there's someone you forgot to invite. No animation file. Well, too bad. Yeah, like most characters, when you open up a door, they just kind of stand in front of it and the door opens automatically.
Hey, look at you, back on your feet. I knew you were just faking it.
Jack, you came.
Yep.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Huh?
You being fired from the Knights, it was my fault.
You're still worried about that? Hey, it was really no big deal. I mean, if you ask me.
I'm glad.
Ridley?
He doesn't do any of the expressions, though. He might make an angry face here, though.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
You're Jack, right? What are you doing here?
Gantz isn't too fond of Cross either.
Disgraced former members of the Knights usually aren't allowed in the castle, are they?
Cross, what are you saying?
I love that no matter which character you put here, and put in Jack's place, they always make an angry expression.
Get it, Ridley.
He's giving them the stink eye.
Heading back home.
Oh! Look at Gantz. He's doing his surprise, like, hair standing up on the edge of his skin look.
Jack, don't pay
His
any
mustache is, like, erect. Full mast.
Ouch. You tell him, Ridley. You're starting to sound like your old self again.
Interesting.
If you ever want to talk, stop by my place anytime, okay? See ya.
Oh my god! He's making his dog died face. Gantz looks like he's trying to taste the mustache. Gantz's mustache got an erection, I must go now. He's like, I'm sorry, I don't want you to see this. I gotta go to the bathroom and take care of this. I knew it was worth it to play as Gantz for this cutscene. I should play as him more often.
What do you think you're doing, Cross? Jack is one of my guests.
No. Is that any way for you to talk to your future husband?
I don't care what our parents think they decided. I want nothing to do with you. Now buzz off.
Ridley.
Genius.
Ooh. Dramatic. Alright, now I gotta get back to Void. I gotta go babysit Cody. And, motorboat Rinka's tits, maybe. Gantz goes through all the emotions. Thanks for clipping that. Thanks for clipping that, Devin. Good on ya. Actually, if you can, could you also post in the Discord as well? Yay! Door opening animation dance. Can he sleep too? I wonder. That really makes me wonder. Oh, well, I can't sleep. Alright, well that explains a lot. That's sad. But I can change the hour. I think it's that. Trigger the next cutscene.
Hey,
Dude, I also
how
can't
much
sleep.
further
Oh,
do we have to go?
yeah. Whenever I try to sleep
Almost there.
and I go to my bed and the only option is to save, that's when you need to take some melatonin.
Genius. Why did you bring me here?
Oh, I have to show you guys something. I'm not sure if I can prove it here. Change free cam. Okay, so when Zane is walking past this tree, he's not actually walking past it. He's walking literally through it. See, Zane, you're about to run into that tree there. You might want to stop. I took a generic Walmart brand sleep aid pill the other night, and it knocked me out within a minute of me trying to sleep. I think melatonin has no effect on me anymore. Oh yeah. Yeah, I take melatonin to get myself to sleep, and I like it because it doesn't, like, it helps me sleep, but it doesn't, like, you know, knock me out and, like, make it impossible for me to wake up like cold medicine often does. Anyway, let's watch Zane as he walks right through a tree. Zane, you're walking into a tree. Don't do that. a very stupid person who walks through trees. I know they animated it that way for dramatic effect, like, oh, like he's this like elusive white elf who's walking through the trees, but he literally walks through the tree. Zane, smash! Who is that? It's Zane, leader of the White Elves. And I'm about to take control of him and control his bust up. I'm gonna change his expression. Make him super happy to be at a funeral.
It's Zane, leader of the White Elves.
Whee! Alright, can we zoom in? Very happy funeral.
Of course. He looks just like Lord Nogueira.
Zane has entered no clip into the data. No data into the command manual.
Terrible. Lord Nogueira is dead.
He can't be.
He's been entombed here. That cocoon you see. This is the graveyard. It's a place in which the
like the Elf King of old. My brother lies dead, that ancient, and then, for the first time, that terrible disease exposed the immortal elves to death.
He's oddly happy about it.
No one was immune. Even the king himself fell victim to it. It infected and killed him. Now it returns to claim my own flesh and blood. When our bodies decay and fall away because of disease or age, elves do not die. The transpiration lets our spirits fly to different bodies, where they can mingle with other souls. But the cursed Algandars shuts our souls deep, deep within these cocoons. My brother,
Wait,
why
you gotta,
did you perform the transpiration on that human girl?
you gotta be happy about that, Zane. You gotta smile.
Break the natural laws, brother. Why in the world did you bring this fate upon yourself?
Let's put a smile on that face.
Because of me?
Human filth. How much will you make us suffer before you are satisfied? Will you take and destroy everything we have?
That's the thing. Every time he changes
Will
his
you
expression,
continue
it resets
to
it
spread
to like the default.
plague to
He's not
every
smiling
land
anymore.
in the world? Why were humans Sent to try us so.
Nope.
Why, my brother?
You got a smile. Let's put a smile on that face. Anyway. Let's go back to controlling Gantz. I grow weary of Zane. He's kind of boring. He can't do much. That's what kind of sucks about Zane. He's my favorite character and everything. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me see if I can show you guys this. For whatever reason, Ridley is like twisted, like she's contorted in this really weird way. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
I honestly don't know. But I can tell you one thing. Listen to what Zane is. There's a long and tragic. We need to find some answers and find them soon. Time is running out. I know. There must be something.
She's not as contorted as she was like the last time I played this, but like there was this other time where she was like twisted almost 180 degrees.
But you needed to know what happened. You're the only human who's ever received a transpiritation.
The game's weird. Can you usually only see the top of her in the cutscene? Possibly. I'm not even really sure. It might just be a problem with the developer version of the game. Change free camera. There we go. Anyway, back to being Gantz. They might not bother to change her body position if you can see it. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I know they do that a lot with this game. Like, if something's not going to be seen, then they don't bother animating it. Like, for example, the overworld. Where all the buildings are just facades. I didn't want to go here. Take me back. That's also not where I wanted to be. Let's go to the City of Flowers. I like flower planking. Yeah, that was a pretty good part. So that's what adds everyone's houses. Nothing. I mean, that's pretty standard with most games, the way the buildings are. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Alright, we're in the City of Flowers. I am famous. Oh, hi, Gil. Gil and Gantz are about the same height. I think, like, Gantz is about 5 feet tall. 5 foot even. Or maybe 5'1".
Yes?
Are humans interested in poetry? Really? Devin, every time you said that to Macadamia, I always thought about Ro. Really? A human?
Oh,
I can't eat anymore. Just looking at you makes me lose my appetite. Wow!
oh.
You know what? I live to be negged by Shin. I mean, he's not trying to, like, you know, make me like him or anything, but I live for Shin's insults. When did I say really to Macadamia? You did a couple of times. Just like talking to her. talking back to her, she'd like meow, and you'd be like, really? Just looking at you makes me lose my appetite. Can I kick you? Oh, I can't kick. That's sad. I can open up doors, but I can't kick. There is no kicking function for Gantz. He's a little too polite to do that. I'm sure there's things that I do and say that I never notice. I know I say like a lot, and a lot of filler words. There's nothing I could do about it. Keep burping. I never... Well, like, what if, like, you didn't? Like... I like how whenever you look out the window, there's just a picture, just a random picture of the roof of a house in the City of Flowers. But that is one of my behaviors that I'm aware of. Saying like and I know I tend to, like... I just said like, didn't I? I tend to play with my beard when I'm thinking of what to say. Or just as like a fidget thing. I'm very fidgety. Alright. Please talk more. Talk to me, Shin. I know you aren't at fault for what the humans did in the past. But I still can't trust you. Oh, well that at least means something. You are a human after all. Horribly ugly, disgusting, filthy creature. Whoa! Yeah, shouldn't insult me. You think you do too? I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, you know, I never really paid that much attention to what you say. I know I'm just really hyper aware of the things that I say because whenever I rewatch my old stream VODs, I'm like, oh shit. I mumble, I say like and too much, and I touch my beard. Touch my face a lot in general. I think it's a tick from ADHD. Yeah, I was never formally diagnosed with anything, but sometimes I think I might have undiagnosed ADHD. So Shin talks about humans the same way my dad talks about deer. Well, I mean, you know, not the same adjectives, but he really hates deer. Every time I see a deer, I like to tease my dad and be like, "Hey, look, it's your favorite animal." He's like, "Stupid animals." He hates deer so much. And my uncle, my late uncle, hated deer as well. Because he would plant flowers at my grandma's house, but the deer would always eat them. So he put up netting to stop the deer from eating it, but the deer would, of course, just chew through the netting and eat the flowers anyway. Don't come any closer. Just the casually racist light elf. Hi, Zane. Can I talk to you? In the past, humans occasionally visited the City of Flowers. They regarded the elves as a curiosity. The elves, in their turn, found themselves intrigued by the humans.
Yes?
Humans are quick to forget the crimes they commit. They implore us for friendship and pretend that the past evils never occurred. But we do not forget. We remember all that the humans have done unto us.
Yes?
If only you humans had never appeared in this world, then the Dark Elves would never have known the sorrow that plagues their existence. I love how Zane just casually is just like, if you humans had never appeared in this world, the Dark Elves would never know that they were abominations, you know, freaks of nature, abomination, bastard children.
Yes?
Say that to my face, Zane?
Yes?
He never moves from that spot.
Oh,
I believe if we walk into one of these houses, Keen has a shop set up, and we can... yeah, we can buy stuff from her.
Welcome.
But Gantz doesn't have any money because he's broke.
Come again.
Oh, right. I accidentally took myself here because I'm a dumbass. Hey, can I have money? Don't waste it on junk food. I'm gonna go back to the City of Flowers and waste it on junk food. Now that I have enough money to buy everything from Keen's shop, I'm gonna completely buy her out. Alright.
Welcome.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Come back anytime. Oh. So when what do you mean I don't have enough money? I've got all the money in the world. Alright. I guess.
Come again.
None of this makes sense to me. Hey, I bought some stuff from you, but it didn't show up in my inventory. Can I get my money back, please? Thanks. I have the little flowers that they have. You know, Gil... I don't know which house is Gil's. But, you know, I think it's funny that Gil talks about how humans will pick flowers to smell them and to admire them. But this only shows their selfishness. Because they want everything for themselves and they won't just let the flowers live. And yet, there are white elves in the City of Flowers who have picked flowers and have them in a little basket in their rafters. Talk about a hypocrite. It's not just the humans that do it. White elves are guilty too. She knows it's counterfeit. Yeah, she knows it's from Blackjack. Those are big acorns. It's kind of cool to like look at all the little things. I'm not sure what these are. These little like cane things. Those are, I think, peaches or apples. We've got acorns, we got peaches, peach apples, and we've got evening blooms. Got all her little knickknacks too. We got a clock. What the fuck is that thing? It's like a robot devil. A science flask, a boot. It's a boot time. Got knows what that is. Got a globe. All the money in the world can't buy. Right. That's really disappointing. Oh well. Thanks for clipping that. I don't know if you're in the what's it? The Algandar's Discord. I think you are, but you can also post that there too, if you're so inclined. By the way, I love that you post the monkey emotes. Alright, let's go through Zane's stuff now. Judge him for what kind of flowers he's picked. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's like a seat. That's his empty laundry basket. You've got a couch that's got sprouts coming out of it. Zane also has one of those weird canes. It's this little walking stick, I suppose. Now, you know what? Take it back. Not all white elves are hypocrites. Zane doesn't have any picked flowers. All the flowers that are in his house are just naturally occurring there. Zane, I think you need to take care of your lawn a bit better. You're overgrown with weeds there, buddy. There's a little cup. He's got acorns. Zane's couch is moldy. Because Gil keeps nagging him about picking flowers. Yeah. Zane would pick flowers. Uh-oh. Oh. It's just midnight. Zane would pick flowers, but he always has Gil coming to his house. Shin doesn't have it either. I wonder if it's just Keen who does it. She's the only one who has... Well, the only one so far that I've noticed. Get... We can. Now I'm curious. You know, I hear Gil is a meatitarian because he doesn't believe in killing plants for food. He'll only eat human. Oh wait, this house has a basket of flowers in it. But this also has some weird little, like, what's it? What is this? A disco ball? What is that? It's how natural elves are obligated to be carnivores, you know. Well, they don't eat just any meat. They only eat human. Humans need to be hunted after all. Oh, Keen's gone. Where did she go? Keen, come back. She just up and left. There she is. Kind of wonder at what point does she leave her post. The interesting thing about white elves is that whenever they... What the hell is that? Why is there just a random, like, baseball bat? What is that thing? It's some sort of, like, you know, handheld weapon, like a wooden sword. Why is it there? I wonder if that was, intended to be used for something. Like, you try to break into Keen's shop and rob her, and she just pulls this bad boy out and beats you over the head with it. It's our human hunting bat. It's like in Russia, how people will just have a baseball bat in their car. You know, on the occasion that they need to get into a road raid incident and beat someone's skull in for cutting them off in traffic. They'll keep a baseball bat just, like, mounted above their door in their car. Keen, you need to explain that wooden sword you've got there, that baseball bat. Are you? Usually when white elves fly away, they fly upward. I wonder if she's going to grab that bat. I don't know what time it is. I'm just pulling this up so I can see this up, see what time it is when she leaves. Oh, there she is. She's up here now. 22 o'clock and she goes up there. Yeah, no, she just chills up there. She doesn't grab it or anything. Christ, I was putting away towels and about to toss them up into a high shelf, and I keep them on the... I was about to toss them onto a high shelf. I keep them on in the bathroom. Then suddenly a fucking moth flew in my face and surprised me so bad I fucking yeeted the towels all over the toilet and into the toiletries and cleaning supplies instead. Whereas my fucking cat gonna kill this moth. She doesn't care about killing things. She just wants to play with it, and only when she feels like it. If she's not on the clock, she's not gonna kill it. Are you gonna grab that thing? Whoa. Okay. When did she disappear? Oh, she's in a different position now. She's still up there. We get to do fun things like this in the stream. Like, stock white elves that aren't going anywhere. Just hang out in the rafters. I just really want her to grab onto that thing. Please. Just... I want to see what she does with it. If she does anything with it. Oh, she'll kill and eat the moth. It's a big moth, and those are her favorite bugs to eat. You need to go find her. Give her a job to do. She hasn't grabbed it yet. And it's already about 1:30 in the morning. Are you just gonna stand there and not do anything? I'm a human and I'm in your house. I'm gonna steal your wares. Maybe you should, you know, beat me over the head with a baseball bat, maybe? I think it was around like 3 in the morning that I noticed that she wasn't even there. So let's check. 3 in the morning. No, and she just leaves. Doesn't even take the baseball back. Hey, come back here. I had to run off screen to do something and come back to cats eating moths. And Keen apparently keeps a baseball bat in her house. Out of sight. Gil, can I want to talk to you. Gil, Earth has been hurt and taken from, and it needs to be healed. He talks like a tree hugger. Its surface must be cleaned. And many people are quick to say the right things. Hold on. I'm a little bit sniffly. But words alone cannot heal the heart. Oh, I thought he was supposed to say the hurt of the world, the heart of the world. All I want to do okay, so this is Gil's house here. Holy! This is Gil's house? So he's the one with flowers in his house. Picked flowers. I knew it. I knew he was a hypocrite. I fucking called it. You see that? He walked into this house, and, oh, he's up here with Fan. So they're roommates. They both live here. And Gil keeps a little basket of, flowers, evening blooms at that he picked. And he gives this speech about how humans are selfish for picking flowers. But he goes ahead and he picks flowers himself. I think they are roommates. This is how elves sleep, by the way. They just stand there. Gil, he's a traitor to flowers. Holy shit. Can't believe he would do something like that. Are they holding... Oh, are they? Well, not quite. I mean, their hands are close together. I mean, they could be holding hands. And here, all this time, everyone thought that Gil was gay. I feel like... Okay, this is maybe an unpopular opinion. But, you know that cutscene where, you know what I'm talking about, where Gil and Franz run into the sunset or something like that? I must be the only person in the entire world who didn't see like the romantic subtext in that. Like, someone on TV tropes is just like, oh, like the fact that they're running into the sunset means that they're in love. I'm just like, I always saw that as more of like a shonen anime kind of thing. Like, yeah, let's, like, you know, Gil's his mentor. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I'm against, like, that ship or anything, but I just I never really saw running into the sunset as a romantic thing. He could be bi, that is true. That makes sense to me, actually. He's two-timing Zane. He's Zane's right-hand man by day. Fan's left-hand man by night. Like brothers in arms running into the sunset to train. Yeah, exactly. Like, to me, it always just seemed like a shonen trope. I think it's a mix of cultural specific tropes. I think Japan is just supposed to be a symbolic of youthfulness. Mix up, I mean, could be. Sorry if me crushing that can was a little ear-rapey. I saw on my sound mixer that it was a little bit loud. Just a wee bit loud. Gil, come down and eat breakfast with your side chick, right? Before Zane finds out. Don't let him find out about it. Don't let him know you got a side chick. He's just gonna stay there. That's okay. It's really none of my business. Oh, Zane knows the elves are cool with Polly. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Alright, let's get out of here. Ah, finally. I'm in the middle of nowhere. No white elves around. Just excuse me, just these two houses that nobody lives in. If I try to go back in, they won't let me into the Sea of Flowers. I should head back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, yes, we fucking lost. Take me to the Paradise City. That area over there? Hold on, over there. What region is that supposed to be? That's the Dover region. I wonder if Thanos is gonna give me work. Even though I didn't pass the test, but I still want to take your... I still want to do work for you guys. Alright. We're gonna do the Stone of Miracles as Gantz. This might be an interesting challenge, just like try to get through the entire game as Gantz. Or as much as we can of it anyway. It's RADIATA stories featuring Gantz. Oh, that's no fun. Jack, why are you here? I'm supposed to be Gantz. That's a party pooper. You left just in time, Henry. It's supposed to be in the 90s. All started Saturday and through Wednesday. Yeah, but that wouldn't be a problem, because you've got an air conditioner now. Come on, game. We need Gantz. Besides, I don't know what the weather here is going to be like, because it might be just as miserable. It's miserable everywhere. It's summer. Well, it's miserable everywhere except the southern hemisphere. Oh, hi, Jack. Hey, Captain. What have you been doing? Oh, Master Jack. I've just been, you know, trying to make money here and there, whoring myself out, being a prostitute. Anyway, bye. I'm not proud of my work, but I'm not ashamed either. Another thing I should point out as well, not only do certain characters have animations for opening up doors, well, most of them don't, but there's also a separate animation for going up and down ladders and let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Like one of the bridges that's in the Dome region. Why not, Gantz? Prostitution is a legit job. It's a little above his pay grade. But, let's see. There's Franz. I'll show you what I'm talking... Aw, oh, fuck! No, I can't do this. This is gonna fuck me up. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. I was afraid that, oh wait, hold on. I might not be able to move from room to room now. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, what do now? Anywhere. I gotta get myself to the gnome region. I know this isn't the exact code for it, but I can get myself to a journey pig if I'm... I'm not sure why sometimes it's Hap the Messenger who posts that Discord link, and why it's sometimes Streamlabs. Shantera raid with a group of 5. Thank you so much for that raid. Oh, hopefully the shoutout command will work this time. Let's give it a go. Shantera. I hope it works. My... Oh, there it goes. It works now.
It said it was sticky. Oh, fuck.
So that's for you guys who don't know who Shantera is. She's currently doing like a charity stream for, I forgot the name of the charity, but it's an LGBT centered charity, and it's a really good thing that they're doing there. And for those who are arriving with the raid, I apologize if you got stuck behind an ad, pre-roll ad. It is what it is, but my name is Algandar's Plague Positive. I'm a huge dork for RADIATA Stories, which is what I'm playing right now, but this is the developer version, which means I get to mess with it. And a friend of mine just bought a house. I need to get on that shit or something. Rainbow Railroad, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called Rainbow Railroad. Do you have a link to like where people can donate? If you do, feel free to drop it in the chat. Lovable nerd. Aw, you make me blush. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. Okay. So, when Jack goes down, he's got a little animation for climbing down these rocks, right? And also a separate one for climbing up the rocks. But if I play as Gans, let's see what happens. He just stiffens up like a board. He bows to it. Yeah, I can post about the page on my, or my Tiltify, depending. Whatever you feel is suitable. But yeah, so yeah, for those who aren't already following Shantara, go give them a follow and a sub, and support their charity that they're doing right now. I admire streamers who do like streams that are several hours long, because I can only really go for like up to 4 hours before I start to get tired and incoherent and like not entertaining anymore. There it is. Thank you. So yeah, that's the link in the chat. Rainbow Road. You had to think about it real hard. Okay, I think it does the same thing with Ridley. Ridley doesn't have like a climbing animation. She just stiffens up like a board. I wonder if Zane does the same thing. I swear to God, this developer version of the game is my new favorite thing in the entire world. Let's be Zane. Let's be my favorite character. Whoop! Oh my God, 5 hours is hard and I'm wiped. So maybe someday I can join a stream and help you get several hours for charity. Yeah, you should. I know Devin's a little camera and mic shy at the moment, but one of these days maybe he'll join us. We just need to build up his courage. Get him to where he needs to be. Maybe someday. I don't know if y'all could handle my sexy. Well, I don't know. They were able to handle your fencing videos before. I would love to do charity streams. Whenever I get going, life is blah right now. I usually go 3 to 4 hours, sometimes even 2.5 hours if I'm particularly tired. Yeah, I'm the same way. And I think another thing about charity streams is that like, they're not only do you have to do it for a really long time, but and it can be kind of tiring, but you also need to find a charity that, like a cause that you're passionate about, and like there's not too many causes that I'm particularly passionate about. Like the only thing I care about is eradicating the humans, and that's about it. So if you can find me a charity that involves killing humans and wiping them out, feel free to suggest it to me. And then, of course, you have to do your research on the charity itself, because not all charities are, unfortunately, very honest. There are some charities that, like, most of their funding, like, a large portion of it goes to their CEO or whatever. Like, there was this one, so when I was trying to get rid of, like, I was cleaning out my apartment, and I was trying to get rid of a bunch of old stuff, like old clothing and whatnot, old, you know, toys and clothes and whatever, and, I've been seeing these drop boxes for, like, where you can donate old clothes and toys and stuff like that, and I donated it, not really thinking too much about the charity itself, and I looked online, and I saw that, like, the clothes and the stuff that you donate to them, they don't give it really to like people who actually need it for free, like, you know, like homeless people or whatever. They just sell it back to people, and it's just like, well, that's fucking shitty. I don't know. And I felt a little like nasty after giving my stuff away to them. It's like there could have been a better charity that, you know, would actually give the stuff that I donated to people who need it, and not just try to make a quick buck off of it. Also, like Komen, Susan G. Komen. That's a bad charity to donate to for cancer, like breast cancer. I've heard that if you want to donate to like a cancer research or like just cancer in general, then donate to the American Cancer Society or like whatever your country or your like local cancer charity is. But Komen, like, it's also one of those things where the CEO or whatever just takes most of the money, which is a shame because that, like, the name Komen, Susan G. Komen, was like named after like I think the CEO's like friend or sister who died of breast cancer or something like that. It's just like now you're just using this charity to make a profit, and that's shitty. Charity streams take a lot of effort. Yeah. If I do one, I'm probably going to do one for animal shelters or the fur babies and get some good homes and some good things. I usually do extensive research on charities before I select them. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I have to do research a lot to find a good one, too. Yeah, the clothing charities. I love that there's just this little rock here that you can kick around for no reason. It's just there for your entertainment. Where's my rock? Where'd it go? It's like the one time where I cut off a bunch of my hair and donated it to Locks of Love, only to find out that they resell the wigs for over hundreds of dollars and also don't tell kids with don't tell the kids with cancer. Sell to kids with cancer, sorry. They only sell to kids with genetic conditions that cause hair loss, which is fine, but there are charities that don't deny a whole group of children that would like nothing more than to feel a little bit better about themselves. Yeah, fuck Locks of Love. They ain't seeing any of my hair. None of these locks. Also, thank you for the raid, Drew054, with a group of 11. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Algandar's Plague Positive. If you can, thank you, Devin, for the shout out.
Well, at least mobile you can.
Gotta play a little clip from their channel. I'm not sure why it's not showing anything.
I haven't been able to...
Oh wait, there we go. We heard some of it, but yeah. I'm really glad that alert works now. It wasn't working for a while, but yeah. So guys, welcome. My name is Algandar's Plague Positive. I hope you are enjoying this game. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. I am a huge nerd for it. In fact, I'm not even playing the original game. I'm playing the developer version, which lets you do stuff like this. Go to like these hidden rooms and stuff. Are you also a fan of RADIATA stories as well, Drew? Change the map. I'm not sure if you've seen the deleted cutscenes that were posted on YouTube, but my friend James, I don't think he's here right now, but he originally found all these cutscenes, and they can be accessed through this room right here. Like, let me see if I can find one. Struggle with Gawain. One of these, Death of Parsec. Boss's attack. Let's do this one. So speaking of RADIATA stories, I don't know if you guys are in this Discord already. Oh, is it not going to show up? Well, you know what? I'll just make a new link. Here's the link to the RADIATA Stories Discord. If you guys like RADIATA Stories, this is it's a pretty active Discord. Lots of I think we got like a little over 60 members, which, you know, it's not huge, but for a game as obscure as RADIATA Stories is, it's not bad. There's a lot of stuff that's like posted about like hacking the game like this, and just like fan content, whatever you want. But yeah, that's the RADIATA Stories Discord. I'm not sure why the command wasn't working. Maybe, hold on, maybe it's RADIATA Discord? Commands. Oh, here it is. It's RADIATA. Here it is.
Challenge pissing!
Yeah, and we got the challenge pissing command as well. I just forgot the name of the command. That's all. But yeah, that place is just a gold mine. And if you want to roleplay, as like a character, as long as they're not already claimed, you can certainly do that. I love how Zane's just like, this source is unreliable. Cite your sources. Who knows? It could be from, you know, The Onion. Where did you find this information, Coco? The Onion? We can't trust it. It's not a trustworthy source. By the way, Drew, were you playing, by any chance, were you playing RADIATA Stories before you raided? Because I'm always looking to follow new RADIATA Stories streamers. Oh, we are? Oh. Hold on. Yeah, I'm Lord Zane in the Discord. I'm not sure which one. Which one are you? Do you go by a character, or are you just kind of like yourself? This really trippy battle scene. I love it. I have to command the air brigade. Look in the face of death and no fear if you want to live. Kill, kill, kill. That's deep. We watching the alternate story? I mean, not in its complete form. Just, I was just kind of showing off, like, one of the hidden cutscenes, which I think it's soft locked right now, which is unfortunate. But... Hey, James. Also, Devin, I'll get you your bean boozled. Whoa, I thought I was gonna die. Oleg, the cook, made me eat this because, that's another thing. Once you switch rooms, and, the cutscene continues. Okay, so Devin, which one do you want? Do you want the regular beans? Or do you want the spicy ones? Elf hat? Okay, we got one bean boozled and we got one elf hat. Alright, do you want... Okay. There's two choices for the elf hat. And two choices for the beans. Hold on. I'm gonna fall. Uh-oh. I'd rather not do this, thank you. Getting kind of bombarded here. And battle. I win. Okay, so Devin wants normal, and Rico, do you want the hat that has the bells on it or the one with the elf ears? Because I have both. Well, else you decide that, I'm going to bring out the beans. You want the elf ears one? That's good. I kind of don't like... Well, I mean... The one with the bells is fine, but I don't like that it jingles every time I move my head. We're going to do double elf ears because I'm already wearing a pair. I never know which way to put this thing on. Okay. As promised, we're going to take a little detour from the game. I'll be back with it, but I got to fulfill a bean request. I'm not happy. But this is what happens when I come back to my computer. Now that I have beans at my disposal, I gotta eat them. Alright, this one, according to the diagram, it's either canned dog food or chocolate pudding. I've had the canned dog food one before, and from what I remember, it's not that bad. But, try it. Yeah, yeah, this one's definitely... Oh, this one's chocolate pudding. The only reason I gagged a little bit was because I wasn't expecting it to be sweet. Oh, hi, Jack. Or maybe 6 feet under. Wow, that's dark. Hydrate? Okay. Everyone suddenly remembers that, that plague pills exist. Who would have guessed that chocolate pudding tastes better than dog food? You know, I used to eat dog food when I was a kid. Oh, 2 posture checks, okay. Alright, well I have to stand up extra erect for you guys. Gotta play this game standing up now. Great. Taking you all on a field trip. You want posture check? This is the posture check that you get. This is ultimate posture check. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Right.
Triple posture check. I've never had that happen before. Jeez, another I can't go any more posture. I can't stand up any straighter. Here, I'll touch the ceiling. I wonder if my neighbor will knock back. You're feeling roughed up. Stand up gayer then. I don't think that's possible. You tall. No, my ceiling's just low. No, I'm a tall boy. Reach the ceiling. trying to think of what else I can do with this that I haven't already shown. I can't. He just stabs him right in front of the castle, and nobody says anything. Lark could have been looking out the window at that very moment and be like, that doesn't help that Happy Castle music is playing. Yeah, that's another thing about this. It plays whatever background music plays in that area. So whenever it's like a dramatic cutscene like this, you get a little bit of dissonance, mood whiplash dissonance. He's been struck by a smooth criminal dinosaur. Are you okay? Right, and he did it right in front of the whole town, in front of the town, in front of the guards. But to be fair, when he kills him in the non-human path, he does it in front of the guards as well. And he just tells them, like, if you tell anyone about this, I'll kill you too. Ridley? Wait, are you gonna say something? Ridley, say something. Oh, okay. Okay. Is this purgatory? Maybe the cutscene will... Okay. I guess not. I thought the cutscene would continue to play out if I switched rooms, but apparently it doesn't do that. It doesn't work like that. Alright. I've stood up straight enough. Dang it, this hat doesn't fit very well. It's just kind of awkwardly shaped. One thing that I noticed, James, is Gantz is one of the very few characters who has an animation for opening up doors. I'll show you what I mean. It's not gonna work, is it? Weird state. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll... Hold on, let me check with Ridley. I think... Maybe my memory is just shit, but... I thought Ridley didn't have one. Oh, she does. Huh. Oh, how about that? Now, you know what? That makes sense. It was, the going up and down the, that bridge that they didn't have. Only Jack has a climbing animation. This is very appropriate music. Oh no, it goes away. Goes away when you change rooms. Pretty overly dramatic, but okay. Oh, it won't work in cutscenes. Oh, wait, maybe? Event? Potentially? This definitely isn't going to be battle music. Alright, I guess we just have no music now. And we're just gonna stare at the chandelier. Okay then. Devin's favorite cutscene. The losing cutscene is better because you get to see Jarvis make an ass of himself. Shut up! This is nothing at all. Suddenly his flushed face goes away. All color just drained from his face. He's gonna get his ass beat. You are totally fired, Jarvis. Drinking on the job. What? Hold on a second. I gotta go back. I gotta look at something. Sad that very few people have seen this scene. Yeah, I actually didn't even know it existed until Devin brought it up when we first met. I was just like, what? And Devin, tell the story about how you discovered it. Or do you want me to tell it? Because basically, he was looking for Jarvis, and noticed that he, that's the face of a man who's gonna die. I think it's funny, I've gotten this scene situation once. Yeah. You can trigger it by going into the squad room after the scene with Sheila going berserk. But yeah, Devin encountered this cutscene completely by accident because he was looking for Jarvis. And he noticed that Jarvis was nowhere in the overworld. So he's just like... Yeah, I noticed Jarvis and Daniel weren't around, so I went looking for them. And he went into the squad room, and that played through that cutscene played. Wait a minute, I forgot you could recruit orcs. I never knew until I played this game a second time. Yeah, not very many orcs, but... Okay. Excuse me while I adjust the camera. There's something on his plate that is a little peculiar. He's just got a random frog on his plate. He... Not even, you know, cut up or, you know... It's just a full frog. Fully cooked. Steaming. Fresh out of the oven. You know, some guys just eat frogs. What are frogs? He's so drunk that he'll eat a frog. Not just frog legs, the whole frog. Jarvis, wait, your frog's gonna get cold. They just freeze there. Oh, here's another thing that I was gonna show you guys. Sorry, I'm very burpy. I had a Red Bull. It keeps coming up. State. I mean, I like frogs too, but not like that. Not, you know, cooked. Status. I never noticed that there was a frog there. I noticed Jack's big tot of milk. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. I'm playing as Jack anyway. And I'm very strong. But I have to turn off... yeah, there we go. Turn on avoid enemies. Okay, this has to do with the cutscene where Jack and Ridley arrive at the City of Flowers. It's not, like, incredibly funny, but I did get a rise out of it.
Hello? We're coming in. Hey, back up. Are you guys...
I believe...
We don't need to see this.
It's Lord Hope.
So, humans in... But why do... I will...
I don't think...
It is a...
Hey!
If ever I have received the transmutation, I must stand by the side of the elves.
You would join the elves? But no, you are lying like your kind always does.
Still playing the dramatic music as Jack's jumping up and down.
Back down!
Oh, wait, what? If you...
Jack, what's it?
They know me.
He has a point.
Then, in return, you let Ridley go. How about it?
Jack, stop it! You can't possibly take the whole fort on your own.
I'll figure it out, okay?
Very well.
Lord Zane?
You shall conquer Fort Halencia. In return, I will spare this girl's life.
It's a deal.
Jack!
Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it.
Okay. Here's the part. When Jack says, you guys are the ones who better not take off later, and he runs off.
You'd better take good care of her while I'm gone. Don't even think about running.
Yeah!
Who's running? You guys are the ones who better not take off. Later.
He just runs straight into the forest. It's the wrong way, Jack. And runs in place. This is what I posted in the Discord before. Yeah.
The guy in that tent. What the heck is he up to?
It's a bandit sandwich.
I don't know for sure, but I do know that he's plotting something. He's up to no good.
But that's when they all appear.
Zane.
We brought the Blood Orcs all that way, just so we could unleash them on the City of Flowers. Who'd have guessed those baboons would be wandering around there?
Them showing up was a real surprise.
Zane, when did you become a RADIATA Knight?
What a disaster that was.
They were pretty clever with the camera positioning and the cutscenes, yeah.
Cross brought that Blood Orc.
In fact, I mean, I think it was either in the developer interview. I feel like it must have been the developer interview. They were talking about how having the ability to change the camera angle for cutscenes
I know what I must do.
made it easier for them to like hide
Hey, kids,
imperfections
wait
and
for
stuff.
us.
And it makes sense. The way they make it so the camera is angled to only see the good parts, but if you just angle it a little bit, you see that it, you know, it's kind of incomplete. There's nothing but marshes in the City of Flowers. It's all a facade. We're just in a big simulation. And I know I showed this to James, but I don't think I mentioned it to you guys, but one of the things I like is Genius's house doesn't have a door or any sort of entrance aside from that one window that's in the front. Or, you know, he's got two windows on this side and then a big window in the front with the telescope hanging out, but no door. He just... Also, it's just barely hanging off that cliff. Genius clearly is a scientist who studies elves. He's not an engineer. Not the most architecturally sound building, but that's okay. It's not his specialty. Also, this is just a very minor detail. So you know these bridges, right? That they're like a giant log that were cut, and they have like, you know, stairs that were made for it. I think it's interesting. So obviously, this is a bridge that was built, you know, it was well designed. You know, that they had engineers, like, you know, work on it and stuff. But the bridge between the Quarter region and the Gnome region is just... it's just a tree that fell down. There's no stairs. It's just kind of... It's like a makeshift bridge. And I think it's interesting that like a lot of these bridges in the overworld. In fact, is there a way? I know that there's a way to speed this up, but I forgot it. Like speed up the game. Maybe they'll make them look nicer for RADIATA stories too. Well, I think, are you talking about the bridges, or? I think they look cool the way they are. Like the, I don't know. I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see. Oh shit, my earphones are about to run out of battery. That's no fun. I may have to get my Raycons out. But, upscaled graphics might be kind of cool though. I was watching, you know, the movies that they have in the movie check, and I'd really like to see some like upscaled graphics for. Oh, a Tsuchinoko. Whatever. It'd be kind of cool to see upscaled graphics for the transportation scene. I'd like to see something on par with like that cutscene with Yuna performing the sending. Can't run now. I have to save Ridley. All right. I'm still hoping that the next Tri-Ace game is working on is actually RADIATA Stories 2. They were hiring for something not. They were hiring for something not too long ago. Would it be like a sequel or a remake, or? Because if it's like a sequel or like a continuation, I just kind of hope that they would have the same writers on staff. Because I'm a little skeptical when it comes to sequels. I mean, I love this game, but I feel like, I don't know, sometimes it's wanting a sequel or a prequel or like some sort of continuation, like an official continuation, is like kind of flying too close to the sun there. Like, I like seeing what fans come up with, because it's just like it's down to everyone else's like interpretation. We're working on an action RPG for the PS5, I think. I wonder what the chances are that's RADIATA related. Who knows? I mean, I guess only time will tell. Yeah. If it's like an HD version or something, that would be kind of interesting. Yes. Yes, earphones, I know that my battery is low. I'm gonna switch to my Raycons. The Raycons aren't the best thing in the world. Just gonna briefly switch to my my Raycons. The majority of the stream. parties. There we go. That's better. Problem solved. Calling it out RADIATA Stories HD or a sequel will get announced at the TGS 2021. Yeah, we'll see. I know that, alright, I went too far. I have to go to Florida once, yeah. Yeah, I'm not putting money on anything. I've been burned too many times by Tri-Ace. But hey, I mean, if they do it, if they do it, more power to them. I mean, it's not unheard. They released an HD version for Resonance of Fate out of the blue.
I talked to
Yeah.
them pretty good back there. But now what do I do? I mean, how do you invade a fort? It's not like I've done this before.
Paul, who goes there?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jack. I'm a new sergeant with the Warrior Guild. I need to get inside.
Sergeant Jack? Never heard of you. You can't come in, so go home.
I mean, the fact that they did a,
I guess it takes a while for word to get around.
what's it called, a
Listen,
collab
I know I
in
don't
Star
look
Ocean
like it, but I
Anamnesis
used to be
when
a RADIATA
it
knight.
was still out
You don't look like a knight, and you don't sound
definitely
like one
tells
either.
us that
Now, scram!
Oh, man.
RADIATA Stories
Security
isn't
guard
really out of
now.
their memory. Like
Mr.
they
really
it's still
likes
sort of
his job.
You
something
say
that they're
something.
thinking about. I'm not sure if
Me? No.
they're
So,
thinking of
why don't
making
you just
anything
tell me
more
who
out of
the
it.
head honcho is in the fort?
Well, now that the VLA Chevrolet Brigade's been posted here, I guess it would be Lady Natalie.
Natalie. Right. So that old geezer Leonard's here too. All right, get Natalie out here.
Hey, Lady Natalie doesn't take orders from you.
Okay, fine. Leonard's here too, right? Can he come out?
Mr. Leonard? All
I'm
right,
also
wait
worried
here.
that if it comes out on the PS5, I'm not going to be able to afford it. Because I can't afford a PS5, and I probably can't afford new games. Like, it's also intimidating to me.
What's up?
Don't call me Pop. Where in the world have you been? We've been looking all over
All
for
these console games.
Huh? For me?
you. Yep, come on in.
That's why I don't bother with consoles anymore. Like, I'm fucking broke. What do you want? They've released their games on Steam, so I'm hopeful for that. Yeah. If it's on Steam, then
You. Now answer
I would be
me.
all for that.
Why did you kidnap
Yo,
Lady
same.
Ridley?
I would be so sad if it does come
What?
out on that.
Kidnap her?
If it comes out on
We
Switch, I might have a chance.
witnesses. We know you have
I don't even have a Switch. The newest console that I have,
Come clean if you don't want to make
aside
things
from
worse for
like a
yourself.
3DS, because that's not, I mean,
Hey,
it's a
wait.
handheld
What are you
console. The
talking
newest
about?
console that I have is a Wii.
Abducted? You guys
Not a
think I
Wii U, just
kidnapped
like the
Ridley?
original Wii.
She
I
quit
stopped
the
buying
Knights of the
consoles
Castle on her own.
after
She said she
that,
wanted to
because
go to the City of
it's just I
Flowers.
can't keep up with all the consoles,
Don't
and
lie.
I can't
Lady
afford all
Ridley
of
would
them.
never pull a crazy stunt like that.
I'm serious. That's what she said. I got worried and followed.
I don't even have a Wii. Yeah.
She couldn't possibly deserve the kindness
That's
of
fair.
adoring Lord Jasmine. She was moving up
Kind
in
of
the
done with
night.
Sony and
She had just
Microsoft.
been
Yeah,
given her own
that's fair.
brigade.
Imagine
Why
if they
would you
did make
throw all
RADIATA
that
Stories 2 for PS5 exclusive. That'd kind of suck.
Now
It
spit
would.
it out.
I
Let's
I
have
would
it clear. You
I would
don't
cry
have to
literal
be
tears,
ridiculous lie.
and I don't cry easily.
Ridley's been captured by the elves,
There'll be
and,
times where I want to cry, and like I'll get like a lump in my throat, but I
said
just
that.
I
Oh, who
can't
cares?
produce tears.
Listen, if I don't take over this
But
fort, the elves are
I
going
would
to kill
definitely come
Ridley,
very very
okay?
close to crying.
Huh?
I guess my
Look, you don't have to
PS5
believe me.
would
Just
finally
hand
have a
over the
use.
fort.
Whoa. Now hold
The
on,
PS5,
Jack.
that's the one that
You're
just
not
recently
making
came
much
out,
sense
right?
there,
That looks
buddy.
like a big like fucking tower.
I know.
I would ugly
You're
cry.
right.
I would cry
Kidnap Ridley
like
for revenge, right?
that guy in
No,
the
will you listen?
I think the thing was called Intervention.
Not giving us any choice, Leonard. I guess we're going to have to get a little rough.
About one on Impulse. I barely
I'm sorry
played it.
we have to do this, Jack, but it's for your own good.
If RADIATA Stories
We're wasting
were to
time.
be released on PS5 exclusively, I would have no choice but
Enough
to
already.
shell
Just
out
give
for a
me the fort.
PS5.
Now.
My dedication is
Jack.
that deep.
What are you doing?
Who cares? Take him down, Leonard.
I kind of want to replay this cutscene. Oh, I can't load. That's fun. Yeah, I would even save for it. I just impulse buy. I'd go full on Fry from Futurama, just shop and take my money. Speaking of Futurama, I had a thought today. So you know how the sewers in RADIATA City are supposedly like the ruins of the last RADIATA City, or like the last human town before the changeover. It kind of reminds me of how in Futurama, old New York is New New York is built on top of the ruins of old New York, and it's basically just like, you know, sewage down there. I really hope that they add language options. Yeah, and more language options than just English and Japanese, like maybe some Spanish or German. Norwegian, it's a long shot because most people who speak Norwegian already know English very well. But, you know, like the more common ones, like, you know, Spanish, French, German, Italian. I don't know, Korean maybe? Who knows? I want all the language options. Hell, put in Gaelic. Devin would like that. Devin's learning Gaelic. Okay, I gotta turn this thing off. That's one of the things I, you know, there are a lot of PlayStation 2 games that I've played that do have multiple language options, like, for example, Jak and Daxter. I don't think they put nearly as much work into Jak and Daxter as they did with RADIATA Stories, but even they have it in German. Was not the last year, though. I see. You kind of fell off the wagon with that, right? That's alright.
Finally made it. Huh?
I think that just comes down to the localization team and if they think it's worth it.
Hello?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey! Back! Are you guys completely psycho?
And I think
or what?
maybe the reason why nowadays they don't offer games in as many languages is just so many people know English.
Who the heck are you?
It's Lord No Gate.
But I know that
So this is the light
at least one person, there's probably more,
Humans spread Algandars across the land.
I forgot the guy's name. I know it, but it slips from my memory for a second. Negeth. He's been in the stream a couple of times, and he speaks Spanish. He understands English, but
You want to fight a war against humans?
it's a little bit, I think, of a struggle for him. And he said that he would really like if they offered RADIATA Stories in Spanish.
Hey you! I said keep your slimy hands off her. Capiche?
So if not all the, like, you know, multiple languages, at least put it in like Spanish and French.
I have received the transmutation. I must stand
There's
by
definitely
the side
enough
of the elves.
Francophones and
You would join the elves? But no,
Spanish
you are
speakers
lying like your kind always
who could
does.
probably benefit from that.
Hey! I'm top.
Back down!
But we play what? If you want,
Jack, what's he?
they know me. Then
Jack!
oh,
Very.
Lord Zane,
You shall.
It's Jack!
don't lift. Don't even.
Yeah!
Ha! Who's?
Jack.
Okay. So the thing I was... No, I want to skip this cutscene. That's another thing I wish that they would add. Like a skip cutscene option. I know Star Ocean 3 had that option. You could choose to skip a cutscene if you've already seen it.
But that's when they...
We brought... Who'd have guessed
them show...
One of these days I have to do like a speedrun of this game.
Sir Cross brought Tisford. Unbelievable. I know what
But
I
with the
was
developer version. I know that Close to War has done like a bona fide speedrun of this game, not modded or anything. And I think his quickest time was like a little over 4 hours, which is impressive, to say the least. But I'm just out of curiosity. I want to see how quick I can complete this game while having avoid our enemies turned on and having what was that turbo mode? I know how to change hero speed, obviously, but there was another option to like actually speed up the game itself, especially since this game has 2 paths. You can play through it twice. Fast forward conversation. Well, the fast forward yeah, I get I know that one, but there was another thing that you can do where like you can go through the overworld and run at super fast speed. Was it tab? There was... I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, that's it. Speed it up with tab. There it is. That's it. That rings a bell. I remember that it wasn't really something in the game that you could do. Yeah. It was like a button that you pressed on the keyboard. There we go. Like the absolute quickest way possible to beat this game. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. Inversely, you can slow down the game with Shift Tab if you want to relive laggy days. Oh god. Never again. I'm never looking back. But speaking of which, I was watching one of my old stream VODs, looking at the lag. I'm like, oh god, I do not miss that. That was terrible. Alright, Zane. This was your idea. Zane's gonna take over the fort because it was his idea in the first place. Oh, okay. I guess we're not in the...
Okay then. I talked it up pretty good back there. But now what do I do? I mean, how do you invade a fort? It's not like a...
Yeah, they're just gonna be... Yeah, no. No dice. Zane's not meant to take over the fort. Even though it was his idea. How about Ridley? Let's make her do it. You do it, Ridley. T-pose. She's totally flexing on them.
Okay then. I talked it up pretty good back... I mean, how do you...
T-pose in front of the heavy
Who's over
guardsman
there?
to assert your
Hey,
dominance.
how you doing? I'm Jack. I'm a new sergeant with the Warrior Guild.
Sergeant.
Sheesh. Listen, I know
I like how that guard just waves at you.
but I used to be
Like,
a
go on.
RADIATA
Go
knight.
on home.
You don't look like a knight, and you don't sound like one.
Oh man, security guard from hell. This jerk really likes his job.
That's me.
Say something.
Me? No. So, why don't you just tell me who the head honcho is in the fort?
Well,
Natalie. All right.
See, Natalie, I'm okay.
Mr.
I wasn't kidnapped.
Hey, Pops, what's up?
Don't call me. Where in the world?
Huh?
Yep. Come on.
I'm okay, Natalie. I wasn't kidnapped, I just ran away. Because I hate my dad.
Now answer me. Why did you kidnap Lady Ridley?
What? Kidnap her?
Ridley, you gotta look at people when you talk.
We
That's
have
not very
witnesses.
ladylike, it's not
We know
polite.
you abducted her.
Listen, Jack. You better come clean if you don't want to make things worse for yourself.
Hey, wait a second. What are you talking? Abducted? You guys think I kidnapped Ridley? She quit the Knights and left the castle on her own. She said she wanted to go to the City of Flowers.
Don't lie. Lady Ridley would never pull a crazy stunt like that.
I'm serious. That's what she said. I got worried and followed her.
She couldn't possibly deserve the kind and adoring Lord Jasmine. She was moving up in the Knights. She had just been given her own brigade. Why would she throw all that away? Now spit it out. Let's have the truth. We don't have any time for these ridiculous lies.
I'm the one who doesn't have time. Ridley's been captured by the elves, and,
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Ridley.
whoops. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, who cares? Listen!
Give him the truth.
If I don't take over this fort, the elves are going to kill Ridley, okay?
Huh?
Look, you don't have to believe me. Just hand over the fort.
Whoa. Now, you're angry about being fired from the Knight.
No!
He's not.
I'm sorry.
Enough already.
Jack!
Who cares?
Take her down, Leonard. Can I take him down?
All right.
Don't tussle with the muscle.
All right. Oh yeah.
What?
I'll spare your life. You have to do
Just has that blank stare into the distance.
Exactly as...
I hope she blushes.
No! Stop, you horrible monster! You beast!
Whoa! Calm
Aw,
down.
dang it.
You've got it all wrong. I just
Jack blushes in this cutscene at that point,
Oh,
and I was hoping that Ridley would
I
well
just
as well,
assumed-
but I
Hey,
guess
wait
not.
a minute! I'm not doing that either!
Yeah?
You wouldn't!
Well,
Oh, all right.
how about Oh Lord Jack?
It's kind of a shame that she doesn't
Leave this!
make any
Nah.
facial expressions or
You're pushing your luck!
poses.
Come on.
Oh!
What the heck was that?
Ridley's just totally poker face.
You are so...
Anyway.
Captain! Captain Natalie! Is the intruder in there?
Uh-oh.
You fool. I was just...
Oh,
Ha!
Captain Natalie! You! What
uh-oh.
Get out of there,
That's
Ridley.
Lady Ridley's kidnapper! Don't let her get away!
That's Lady Ridley. Don't let her get away.
Get him!
She's dead inside. Yeah, you would be too.
A human couldn't take down a fort.
Lord Zane told us to come and keep an eye on you.
I wasn't running.
Yep, well...
What?
Huh?
Pit joins. Kill joins. Everyone joins. Alright. Oh. Okay then. Well, that's that. Let's see. Why do I have caps lock turned on? You know what? I think it's time to call it a night for now. But I am going to raid somebody. And I think we're going to raid Eyes on B because it's her birthday today. Well, yeah, it's still technically her birthday. She's on Pacific time. She is playing Final Fantasy... Well, no, I don't think she's playing Final Fantasy VII right now. It looks like she's doing some sort of boxing game. But I know a lot of you are probably tired and want to go to bed. But if you can come along to the raid, it would be appreciated. And I'm sure she would appreciate it if you said happy birthday to her. But if you come to the raid... I don't know if that shining raid thing actually said it, but alright. Well, with that put aside... Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow is going to be movie night. We're going to be watching The Parent Trap at 7 p.m. Central Time. At 60s, not the one from the 90s. But there will be a Reading Historia stream on Saturday. So look forward to that. But in the meantime, thank you, humans and fellow fairy creatures, for coming by. Thanks for sitting through my boring vacation slideshow. And thank you for the raids from Molly and who else was there? Drew. Thank you, Drew, for that raid. And with that put aside, humans and fellow fairy creatures, let's go say happy birthday to B. I will see you all later. Take care.